Hey guys, it's Allie with Allie Answers. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. So what makes people make the decision to finally make a change? Whether it is having care in the home or it is actually moving your loved one to a different place or in with you, what normally causes a change in anyone's life is an event. If everyone's safe and happy, there's no reason to make a change. However, most of the time, people can see the train coming down the track. We can see the lights. We know that trouble's coming, right? Most of us know that trouble is on the way long before it reaches our front door. And many times we have already started looking at options for where our loved one can move or what kind of care we might be able to get in the home because we know that trouble's coming. But many people do not make a decision until some episode, some event happens. When we are stressed out, when there is an event that has happened, we are not thinking straight. Most of the time, our adrenaline is high, we are anxious, we are trying to figure out a solution under pressure, and most of the time that decision is not going to be the best decision if it's made in haste. No matter how much preparation you've done beforehand, I always think it's best to make a decision when there is not a crisis. If you can see the train coming down the track and you know that you've got to make a decision, the best thing that you can do is make a decision before there is an event or episode that causes all this stress. Because let's face it, change is hard. It's hard for everyone, and it is especially hard for seniors, especially if there's any cognitive decline at all. And if the person is already stressed out or sick or recovering from an illness or a fall or another type of event, it is going to be harder for that adjustment to be made by the senior and honestly, by you too. So just because decisions are often made during a time of stress doesn't mean it has to be that way. I encourage you to think ahead, to have a plan, and if you see that train coming, to sit down and figure out what your options are. Several things are going to contribute to that decision. Number one is financial. If you don't know the financial situation, you cannot make a smart choice. Number two is an assessment of your loved one's needs. That is very important to handle. And number three is what are your options and how much might they cost? Several types of professionals that may be able to help you. They include a geriatric care manager, like me, a financial planner, and possibly a locator to help you find the best fit for your loved one. There are those of us around in the community that already have these connections. We don't have to go searching for them. We already know people that do a great job at this. Ultimately, it's important to know that you don't have to make big decisions on your own. It always helps if you're talking to someone else and kind of working through. And honestly, if you have a professional who's already dealt with these type of issues, they know what they're doing. Whether it's figuring out how to make the home safer and be able to keep your loved one in their own environment, whether it is moving them in with you or moving them to a care home, it is important that you plan ahead. While you can make a decision under pressure, it is always going to go better if it is not an emergency, it is not a time when your loved one is sick or trying to recover. If you need permission to spend some time to figure those things out, permission granted. It's yours. I hope that you have a fantastic day. I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye-bye.